I'm Shepard Smith. You're on the Fox Report. It's the bottom of the hour. Time for the top of the news, and Hillary Clinton cannot legally be Secretary of State. That's the charge, at least, in a new lawsuit filed by the conservative group Judicial Watch. It claims the Constitution bans Clinton from holding the job because she was a senator when Congress voted to give the Secretary of State a raise. In other words, the Founding Fathers didn't want lawmakers increasing the salaries for jobs they could end up taking. Shannon Bream live in D.C. Judicial Watch says it's filing this lawsuit on behalf of a State Department worker. But do we know about him? What do we know? Is this claim legit in any way?
Well, Shep, you know what? He's not your average plaintiff. This is a trained lawyer, a military veteran. He's also taught classes at the Air Force Academy, so he's no slouch. But most importantly, he's a Foreign Service officer and a State Department employee since 1991. He says this is violating the Constitution, and he can't stand by and watch that happen because he took an oath to uphold the Constitution. He says he served under both Republicans and Democratic administrations. He has no beef. It's not a partisan thing. It's nothing personal to Hillary Clinton, but he can't stand by and watch it happen, Shep.
Now, we were told this issue had been resolved, that Congress passed a bill to fix this problem.
They did. They did it for Secretary Clinton and also for Interior Secretary Ken Salazar. The president signed it. It went into law. And what it essentially does is roll back the salaries of their cabinet positions to what they were before these two were elected senators and started their terms. But a lot of legal scholars out there say that does not solve the problem. The Constitution outlines the problem. It doesn't outline a solution, including this one. And essentially their position is two wrongs don't make a right.
All right. So is it the contention that this guy actually wants Secretary of State Clinton kicked out of her job?
He absolutely does. He's asking the court to enjoin her from continuing as Secretary of State. She's got 60 days now to file her response to this legal filing. But also there's a provision in the statutes that apply here that asks the court to expedite this case. So we could get some response a lot quicker than that 60 days. The plaintiff is certainly hoping so, Shep.
All right. Shannon Bream on Capitol Hill. Thanks.